and 6.
19, Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete. And it is Beckham. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Steelers 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11. And quick to pick up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On this 1st down, it's Johnson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Johnson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. This one into the hands of Beckham. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Slot man in motion right. On second down, Penix. And he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back up. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing I can do to get it back. In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up
3rd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Here's their punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Their offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
on second down. Here's Penix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 21-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
79 Broncos. 19 left 7 Vikings. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That pickup good for 29 yards.
7-yard line.
Come 19. Panther 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a run. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
70 Lions.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. His 4th TD grab of the season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And they'll whistle him down but not before he picks up a first down. And for a gain of 7. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. To return is Johnson. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 31-yard line.
We go from side to side, they're ready to grab them. They get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking.
Let's go. Lightning, 18. Blitz. 75, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Jeanty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut 19, Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Huh.
He'll drop to throw. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to have first down into field goal range at the 27.
13 yards on the play.
Bronco 18.
And the Las Vegas first down.
19 tight. 19
1st and 10 at the 27-yard
Back to
line.
throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Warriors 7. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. 65 Cat. 65 Cat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Steelers nothing.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
We're going to go play action with Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And the lefty Penix on first down. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to keep this score right where it is.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a
Pick up there of 19 yards. First down, Vegas.
At the 24-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, up 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60, trap 60, trap 6, go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught right side by Beckett. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard
19
line.
tight, 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Cup 19, 7 Pirates, 19 Lion. Take go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. Good blocking, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail